go.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hi everybody. We're gonna try and attempt a new kind of card for me tonight and this weekend. It's called a circuit card. And it's where you build a circuit board like this with a battery and with copper tape and with an LED light that has positive and negative stems off of the light. So when you make your circuit board correctly and you make a connection, you have light. And it should look like, eventually, when your card is built, it'll look like that. Because underneath the lightning bug's body is your battery, and it's connecting to the copper tape like we showed here. Okay? So that's what I'm going to help you understand while you're at stamp camp if you need help. So this is the copper tape, and I may or may not have done that properly, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the tape all in one piece from here down to this point here, okay? So you start at the top of your corner that has been dog-eared. And this tape's pretty forgiving, so until you've burnished it down, you can move it a little bit. So you want to just run it along the top of the card like is shown in the template. And you want to make it even with this little dot here because that's where your light's going to go. So your battery's going to go over here, your light's going to come down here, okay? And what you have to do here is kind of do a backwards right angle, okay? So you want to bring it up like that and then double back on itself like so. And bring it all the way down to there. Okay, that is called your positive circuit. Okay, positive's up here, your negative is going to come down here and come up like that. Okay, so now we know that when we put our battery here and our dog ear comes down like this, the tape is going to hit the battery. That's kind of how you know where to place the battery, because you want it to come like straight down through the middle, okay, because you want a good connection. Okay, we'll deal with the battery in a minute. We're going to do the other, we're going to do the negative circuit now. You saw what happened when I peeled that whole piece of tape off of the backing at once. It kind of got away on me. So I'm gonna put my battery down here where I think it needs to be. Okay. And this has to go underneath the battery. So we're just gonna put it like right here. Okay, so it's going to touch. Is that about right, Dwayne?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because the bottom of the battery is negative and the top of the battery is positive.
Yeah. So there we go. We're going to lay it down like that, and you want to lay it flat. And then we're going to do the same thing as we go here. We're going to do like a backwards right angle. And then layer it back on itself again, like that. And you might have a little extra tape, which is fine, it's no big deal. So just go ahead and just lay it down, okay? It's not gonna hurt anything if you have extra. So it should look something like this. Of course, it's not gonna be seen, so it doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be connected. So what we do next is we take our light, and this is what the little LED light looks like, okay? Let me see, maybe this will help. it looks like this, okay? And you can kind of tell just barely, you've got one stem that's longer than the other. The longer stem is positive and the shorter stem is the negative circuit. So you need to split them apart. And the positive is going to go, as you can see here, this is the positive circuit. It's going to connect here, and the negative is going to connect down here. And it's okay if the light is laying kind of on its side. And we're going to set it there for a second. We want to be sure that it has enough of a connection, so we'll do it like this. Now, to get it secured in place, we are going to use some of this old-fashioned red sticky tape. Okay, a couple little pieces of that. We'll secure it down so that there is no chance of it coming on unconnected. And you can cover that copper tape with the red sticky tape. It doesn't affect anything in the way of making the circuit, making the card light up. Okay, so that is what it should look like, something like that. Okay, now this is kind of where the magic happens if the magic is done correctly. We're going to take another piece of Terran tape and we're going to lay this down kind of here. And we're going to peel that backing away. And this is what is going to hold our battery in place, okay? I should have put it down first to make sure that the connection was going to work properly. But anyway, that's about, no, our battery needs to, did I get it over too far, Dwayne?
I don't know. Go ahead and put it down there and should be good right there.
We're going to make a template for you guys. There we go. So that we're going to make a template so that it's easier for you to know exactly where to place your items, okay, especially the battery. So that's what your circuit's going to look like, okay? And it's going to light up and it's going to be behind this lantern. And we will learn about the rest of the card at Stamp Camp, but that is how you make your circuit board. It's electrifying. Okay?
Shocking.
Shocking. Anyway, we will see you this weekend.